Welcome back to the channel, folks. Josh here with Angling Outings, and today I'm going to show you some tips that I use when I purchase brand new crankbaits. A couple of things that'll help you find the right bait fast when you're on the water and where you can hook up on fish a little bit better. So stay tuned, this is going to be cranking. First and foremost, it doesn't matter what brand or model of crankbait that you purchase. There is going to be a diving depth range that the manufacturer has recommended as deep as the bait will go. We'll get into more of the details in future videos of how they get that rating, but for right now, this little Tourney Special crankbait from Bass Pro Shop, it dives to about 8 foot deep at the deepest. So here's a tip that's going to help you choose the right crankbait when you're on the water. Another tip that I have for choosing the treble hooks that you put on your lures is, for example, this right here is a crawfish colored crankbait. So by having the silver treble hooks on there, it's not going to really look that natural, because when these silver treble hooks are flashing in the water, it's going to look kind of scaly. So if you have a shad pattern crankbait, that's when I would use the silver treble hooks for sure. Well, when you go to a crawfish pattern crankbait, use the darker, like the bronze colored treble hooks. All right, folks, so first thing is first, and it's a little awkward here the way I have the camera set up, but here is the crankbait. Now, since this dives down to 8 feet at the most, what a lot of lure manufacturers are doing these days is marking how deep their diving baits dive. And I've done this for several decades. I mean, since around 1990, I've been doing this. So since this crankbait dives down to 8 foot at the max, depending on the shape and design of the crankbait, sometimes you can put it on the belly, but we're going to put it right here on the throat. And what we're going to do, I could do this at this awkward angle, is we'll put an 8, see that there? We got an 8 written on the throat. Now with this fine tip permanent marker, this is going to stay on there for a very long time. You probably won't even ever have to remark your number on your bait. Okay. Now the second thing that I do is these come with a size 6 treble hook. Okay, so we'll replace the front one with a size 6, and then here on the back we're going to replace it with a treble hook that is a size bigger. Sometimes we'll go to 2 sizes bigger, but about 98% of the time we'll just go with 1 size bigger. So we have our treble hooks here. I use Eagle Claw. Now this here's the triple sharp, and this here's this double sharp. So we are going to use our pliers here to get that treble hook started. Okay. And then I like to angle these because I like my hooks put on there a certain way. So we'll put on there that way, like that, because there are 2 different directions that your treble hook can. Okay. Then you hook the new treble hook on there. This is just how I do it. I might go ahead and just jump to the end here in a minute. Oh, there goes that one. Tally-o. All right. Then we'll take this one. Find the end of that O-ring. I think that's it. I have really bad eyesight, folks, so bear with me. That means if I can do this, you can do it. There you go. All right, there we go. Ah, those hooks are sharp. Eagle claws are really sharp, no matter what anybody says. I swear by them. Okay. As you can see there, we got number 6 put on up here on the front, and we got a number 4 put on back here in the back. Here's a comparison between the stock model and the one that we just redid. As you can see, there is a difference within the hook size on the back, and it looks a little bit better. So there we have it, folks. We got 8 foot deep right there, and we got new hooks on there. little bit bigger hook in the back. These are bronze hooks, so they're not that visible in the water. They're not the silver hooks, which would be flashing like scales and stuff coming off of a shad, because, well, it's a crawfish pattern crankbait. There is no scales. All right, folks, what I mean by putting the hooks on a certain way, this front hook here, as you can see, the hooks straddle the body there, and the other treble points straight down. As you come back here to the back, the two on the bottom are the ones that would be sticking out to the side, and the one sticking straight up is the one that's sticking up to the top of the crankbait. I believe this works best with crankbaits and jerkbaits in general, and diving baits in general. So try that out, see if that works for you. Just line the hooks up right when you're threading them onto the O-rings, and you'll be set. Also, when switching out your treble hooks on your crankbaits, make sure that if you're going to switch out all of your treble hooks, make sure that they're all lower quality hooks, because certain crankbaits, such as the KVD models, they're going to have high quality hooks already on the baits from the factory. So just replacing out the rear hook for a little bit larger hook, and preferably with a longer shank, that's where you're going to catch those short striking fish. If you're liking what you're seeing on today's video, make sure you hit that like button down there. Don't forget to leave a comment of what kind of hooks that you like on your crankbaits. Do you switch them out, or do you keep them as stock from the factory? Let us know in the comment section below. I would like to thank each and every one of you for checking it out. If you have lasted this long, very special thank you. And also a very special thank you to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. We are trying to grow. We're trying to do something here. So thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed today's content. Now get on out there and go fishing.